If you need to remove the handlebars from your Liberty Trike completely and store them in a separate location, or if you need to change the handlebars out for a new set, you'll need to do a couple of things to disconnect the wires and remove it. First, you'll want to unplug the electrical cable that goes to the handlebar accessories down here. Just grab it from the strain relief on either side of the plug. Pull it loose. Then you'll want to remove the brake cable. The barrel adjuster at the top is the first thing you'll want to undo. If you take a look at it from the side, you'll need to loosen the lock nut on the barrel adjuster by turning it from your view here counterclockwise. And then you'll need to loosen the actual barrel adjuster by pulling on the cable so it's easy to turn, and then screwing it all the way in clockwise from your view there. That loosens up the cable so you'll be able to take it out. You'll then want to look at it from the front and align the grooves in the cable so that you can remove the inner cable from the barrel adjuster. Now the groove is lined up and it'll be easy to remove. Next, you want to loosen it at the bottom. If you look down at the bottom of the cable, it's the same procedure. Loosen the lock nut by turning it all the way counterclockwise if you're looking from the top. Pull on the cable to make it easier, and then tighten the barrel adjuster all the way in there to loosen the tension on the cable. There's no groove to worry about here. Now the cable's loose, and you can pull on the cable and slip it through the groove. Takes a little bit of practice sometimes. Now you can pop the cable out and you're ready to go. If you can't get the cable loose enough to pop out, there's one more step you can do, but you won't usually have to. A 5mm Allen wrench on this screw, which is the cable anchor here, which you'll want to loosen by turning it. If you're looking from the bottom, you'll be turning it counterclockwise. Then you can loosen the cable and slip it out very easily and put it back in place when you have the set back in. But you won't usually need to do that. So, again, once you have the cable out, now there's nothing attaching the handlebars except the clamp on the stem, so you open the stem lever here, and you can twist the bars out. Slide them back and forth a little as you pull up, and the handlebars pop out. Now, when you go to put the new set on, it's just the same thing in reverse, but we'll go over it just so you can see the process. Take the new bars, you line them up with the fork, and you twist them as you push down. Get the bars lined up approximately to the center of the bike. Make sure you're past the mark on the stem that says minimum insertion. Close the clamp so it's locked down. Now you can take your electrical cable, you can plug it in. Line up the arrows, push it all the way in. Go back down to the bottom of the brake cable here. Make sure that the brake is in so that it doesn't get bound up. At the top, open your brake lever, slip the barrel into the anchor. Let the brake lever close fully. Drop the barrel in up top. Once you have it in, if you had loosened the anchor down here, you want to put it back on the mark where it was clamped on. You can see on the cable where it was clamped previously, and you can tighten it to the same point. If you don't get it quite right, that's all right. That's what the barrel adjusters are for. Tighten this up. With an L wrench like this, a reasonable amount of force will get you to about the right point, so you don't need to worry too much about using a torque wrench. Once you have that in, you can tighten your barrel adjuster here a little by turning it counterclockwise. Lock the nut down, and you can test your brakes, see if they feel about right. For me, they feel a little loose still, so looking at this from your view here, you can turn the barrel adjuster counterclockwise a couple of turns, and then lock the lock nut down by turning it all the way clockwise. Now your adjustment is locked and the brakes feel about right, and you're all set.